Talk to the top of the telecast that without Steven Jackson, it would have to be the youngsters that would lead the Warriors. 22-year-old Monte Ellis, 21-year-old Andres Biedrins, and they have responded with 45 points, 13 rebounds for Biedrins, a career-high tying 9 assists for Monte.
Well, Monte has worked extremely hard. 10 points here in the third quarter for Monte. Also a season-high 8 assists. And they haven't come easy. He would have loved to have that one layup back at the 2:15 mark, which would have given them a 7-point lead.
Boston has lost back-to-back games only once. That was to Washington. Rondo creating space and scoring. Rajon Rondo, to this point, biggest possession of the game. The Warrior lead is 1. Everyone standing at Oracle. Shot clock winding down to 11. Monte from the wing.
They got a screen from Biedrins. It was a big one.
The final minute of play. Beware Ray Allen and the three-point shot. They're looking for Pierce. Petrus is all over him. Now Allen's got it. Garnett sets the screen. KG hasn't made a three all year. Pierce.
Don't need to foul.
The three on the way, no good. Harrington the rebound.
The Celtics do not have to foul, and they did.
And Barron will walk 94 feet and shoot free throws.
Look at Doc Rivers. Don Nelson likes it. Doc Rivers can't believe it. He's saying, we didn't have to foul. The screen from Biedrins. Could have gotten called for a moving screen. But how about Rondo fouling? And they had 35 seconds to go in the game. Another possession.
A ton of free throws both ways this quarter. None bigger than this. And Barron misses the first. Gotta make the second to make it a two-possession ball game. Azubuike in, Biedrins out.
Well, this is... You've got to make them pay the price for fouling. You've got to make it a two-possession game.
Barron does, makes 1 of 2. 20-second timeout for Boston. And how will they play the final 34 seconds here?
Well, they have got to play tough, just like they did last time. Tough defense. How many passes were the Celtics relegated to there? About 7 or 8. They used time, they couldn't get a shot, and then they took a desperation 3 from the corner.
Matt Steinmetz is down on the baseline. Matt, can the Warriors do it defensively here? What do they need to do the final 34 seconds?
Well, the last defensive possession I thought was a great job. The Celtics' choices were Kevin Garnett had a 3. He didn't take it. The Warriors could have lived with that. Then they had Paul Pierce on the perimeter. They forced a drive, and they end up with Rondo taking a 3. I think the Warriors can live with that. I mean, when you have Rondo taking the big shot, I think you're going to live with that when it's not going to be Garnett, Allen, or Pierce.
Well, Rondo, that was only his 11th 3 attempted on the season, and Garnett's 0 for 8 has yet to make a 3 all year.
They played the defense perfectly without fouling. Didn't foul Allen, didn't foul Garnett, didn't foul Pierce.
34 ticks left, two-possession game. Remember, Pierce wants to drive. Working on Azubuike. Big contact.
You know Leon Wood's got a block. You could feel it coming.
So Pierce to shoot 2. And at the end of games, this is where Boston becomes so dangerous. Garnett's a great passer, but Pierce has always been a great closer.
Good call. Just didn't get there in time.
That's the call that should be a block more in this league, and it was correctly called. You can't have players jumping in front of people once they've begun the shooting motion, and that is the last dribble forward.
Yeah,
that's a block every time.
And that long step.
I think the league has done a great job of cleaning that up this year. You had too many bowling pins falling down all the time. So Pierce, who is 8 of 9 from the foul line. And netting the first. So Pierce with 20, Ray Allen with 32, Garnett with 17. Biedrins back in case Pierce would misfire. Pierce nets them both. Warriors cannot freeze it out. Celtics could play for a stop here and still get the last shot.
All those missed free throws, because if they don't score in this possession, the Celtics certainly have the capability of making a three.
Warriors will use a timeout. 28.7 left.